Greatness, greatness. All right, now.
Nobody saw you talking because you're.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they just saw that the thingy was just moving. Moin zusammen. We are live. This is round 5 from the Hanseatic Alliance Open tournament. Thank you very much, David. Round 5. This is David with his sisters versus Michael with his Harlequins. We had David in the last round here as well. His performance was apparently well done. He won versus Death Guard with 76 to 8. So, yeah, this is the top table actually. But there are 4 other players that still have a shot to take the first place.
Yes.
Actually, we have 6 players that are that haven't lost a game yet.
Yeah.
Unbeaten.
So it will be decided by battle points. So in this match,
by battle pints.
Battle pints. That's a lot of pints. It will be decided not only by winning, but by winning by a decent margin, because there's like really still a couple of contenders for first place. Yeah, this matchup I'm quite happy that we have a non-marine matchup on the final table with 2 interesting dynamic armies.
We didn't see that many Marines either way, right? So at least on this table.
Yeah. Anyways, no need for bashing there. It's going to be an interesting match. We have
they all are crying at the moment either way because they've seen the leaks from the codex, right?
Right. So we do have 2 experienced players here. David, former German ETC member, winning a lot of ETC games.
Winner of the ESC, actually.
Winner of ESC single player championships. So there's like a real household name. And on the other side, it's Michael Gemeke, who is scoring like crazy, scoring tournaments in Germany. He's ranking, like in the national ranking, he's like up pretty high all the time, like consistently for 2 years now. Not played ETC all the such, but he's a very good player. I did have the pleasure to meet him on the table once. It was a blast.
I played him last year in Amsterdam, actually. He played Raven Guard, which is a wee bit different to what he is playing today.
Yeah.
But
so, let us have a look at
this is mission.
Well,
the mission first. This is mission 31. It's overrun, and let me just get another sheet out so I can see what the hell this is. Dankeschön. Okay,
so
now
can have a look from the top.
Yeah, so we played Dawn of War deployment. I think Michael Michael did choose, right? His side.
Yes, he chose to go to move. So he's now standing on the right side for his name, basically.
All right.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. They're not playing that way.
Okay.
Anyways.
So overrun. We've got well, basically the primary is you get 5 points for holding 2 markers.
Yeah. So it's one of the difficult ones.
Yeah. 3, 10, and 15.
Yeah. So it's just castling up on one objective is not bringing you any points in this mission, but neither of these armies are designed to sit on one objective behind a rune. That's for sure. I mean, it's both armies that you can play patiently and conservatively, but they're all about ball control, right?
Right. And coming to the progressive objective, so the secondary that you could choose out of this mission is...
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, but you could. It might be interesting. It's score a number of victory points at the end of your command phase if you control 1 or more of the objective markers that are within your opponent's territory, as shown on the table below. So the chances there are 3 objective markers in the territory of the opponent. This might, I think, for the Harlequins, this is not that bad actually.
No.
Especially when they are that are far in the open, right?
Mm.
So could have been
doable.
Could have been a good pick for
anyway,
Michael, but he decided in another way. So
they picked differently. David picked engage on all fronts, bring it down, and deploy scramblers.
And Michael did pick engage on all fronts, bring it down, and grind them down.
It's a lot of down.
Yeah, it's the same thing as it was in the last round, and let's say it didn't suit Patrick well at all. So let's see how that will work out now.
Yeah, so it's generally it's two similar armies, and a lot of moving parts, and engage on all fronts is a natural for both of them.
Yeah.
Bring it down. It's a tough call because well, Michael has 4 Star Weavers, which makes for 8 points total.
Yeah.
And David has 3 Exorcists, which make for 9 points in total. So that's like, it's not an optimal secondary, but they had a tough time picking for sure. And then it's grind them down for Michael. It's the prospect of killing more is certainly not unrealistic, depending on how he plays it out. So, but it forces his hand a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And,
that's true.
Deploy scramblers on the other hand for David is certainly doable as long as he's like keeping some infantry units safe.
Yeah,
it really costs him if he needs to like use a Repentia troop at some point to do the enemy deployment zone scramblers.
Yeah, well,
that's too expensive, right?
Well, usually deploy scramblers is basically pay 1 CP, get 10 points. I don't see how this is really that hard to get, because most of the armies in the game can at least put one unit into reserve, and if your opponent doesn't screen out well, which by means is only one of the models have to really sit there. Well, the other ones are destroyed that you cannot put down, but you can still just only put down one model that is going to scramble then, and maybe you pay for his morale as well, or then. But you get the 10 points, so
yeah, it's a safe
it's safe for pretty much, well, not for knights, but
a lot of armies can do it safely. Yeah, so let's do the important stuff. Lists.
All right.
Can we pull them up?
I've got David's list. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone was watching the last game, so I don't have to read that. But
let's do it anyways.
Okay, let's do it anyway. So here we go. It's a battalion. It's a Valorous Heart, so ignore -1. He's got a Canoness with him, and Celestine. He got 3 units of Battle Sisters. He's got an Imagifier to get the sweet -2 on several of his unit. Ignore -2 AP. Then you got 3 Dominion squads. They're all kitted out the same way with Commie Melter and 4 Melters. One of them is missing 1 Melter because points.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got 3 Exorcists. He got a Vanguard Detachment, Bloody Rose. The Missionary, which gives the +1 attack, and Dialogus. 8 Repentia, 9 Repentia.
Dialogus allows him to change the miracle dice, right? Or +1 or -1 on the miracle dice?
I think so.
Yeah.
David, der Dialogus, mit dem kannst du auch Miracle Die +1 oder -1 machen, ne? Einmal pro Runde?
Jedes Mal nicht eine.
Achso, okay.
So, einmal pro Phase. Okay. Alright. 2 Rhinos. 2 Rhinos and what is it called? A Fortification, the Battle Sanctum, yes.
Yes, and 8 Repentia and 9 Repentia.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I said it.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we stopped at the Dialogus. Whatever, there's Repentia for sure.
Yeah. There's 2 Rhinos full with Repentias.
And the Battle Sanctum is there as well, which leads to him needing to,
he already put
down a ruin. Like he had to exchange his Sanctum for a ruin, or the other way around. So he has less ruins on his side of the deployment zone.
Yeah, but we
will have a ruin,
a
Sanctum instead.
Basically, the Sanctum with a ruin that has the same rules, so another ruin that isn't obscured. So there's no nerf for his rule, for his rules or for his list. So it's basically the same. But
exactly, it couldn't fit in the deployment zone without moving terrain. So terrain has been removed instead.
Yeah.
That was a GO decision, so going
yes, Neil, that is exactly why there is a ruin missing.
So that's that list. Certainly has its moments. The Repentia shine for sure.
Well, it's the strength of sisters, right? It's the random factor basically is not really there with the miracle dice mechanic. So it's everything is very reliable. Well, as reliable as it can be, depending on his rolls for the miracle dice. But yeah,
it makes like makes you not clutch your cheeks if you need to make that charge.
right.
But I think for me, it's not the aggressive moment of the Repentia. It's rather like 3 squads of Dominions, which will give you a lot of early board control.
Yeah.
And they have melters. So it's something that Michael doesn't really like on its transport.
Yeah, but they will not get any line of sight. I mean, they walk 6, they shoot 12, they will not see anything.
Infiltrate.
Yeah, but they will not see anything in round 1, in turn 1.
Yeah, probably not, but they will establish a certain board control.
Yes.
And yeah, that's a nice.
But Harlequins do love it if you come close to them.
Yeah, of course, especially scattered in single files. Yeah, then there's going to be like aggressive characters like the Canoness and Celestine.
Yes.
So
and
yeah,
Michael did good in not picking Assassinate. Patrick sadly did that mistake in the last game. Assassinate is certainly doable versus Sisters because most of their characters are played rather aggressively, even though they don't hit anything. But for the buffs, you need them. That you need to kill them twice. So
yeah, not only Celestine.
Yeah.
So we go into Michael's list.
Yeah, the Flying Fusion Circus.
Pew, 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 pew. Flying Fusion Circus Citrons.
Cirque du Soleil.
It is a Soaring Spite Harlequin battalion with a troop master, with 2 troop masters actually. The one is the Fang Master, and he has darkness bites, like extra mortal wounds, pivotal role as well. And then we have a Warlord Troop Master who has the Sky Scrider Warlord trait, which makes him being able to disembark after transport has moved. He has the Twilight's Grasp. That is, it's not the +1 to charge, it's the other one. He wounds everything on a 2+, which is not a vehicle, I guess. And yeah, that's the Warlord as well. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of troops, or fusion caress, fusion kiss, fusion embrace. So it's basically 3 sets of 2, with each of the close combat weapons, and it's always like 1 or 2 with a blade in it, but it's all fusion, and it's different melee weapons basically. Then we have 2 units of 5 Skyweavers and a transport for all of the troops, so 6 Starweavers, not 5. So
you said 4, so
yeah,
so not
so
4.
it's 12
not
points
5.
in there for David for bring it down. Alrighty, it's
He's taking all the fusion, right?
yeah. The one thing that pops out from this list is what not pops out. That's the Shadow Seer. There is none. That's a ballsy move. But Michael says, well, I only spend CP on a Shadow Seer anyways, and I need them for other cranky stuff, so I just go without. And there's no Solitaire, there's no Death Jester. It's just straightforward Fusion Circus, and that's why he calls that list that way, I guess. Lots of toughness 3 aggression.
Plus, well, they don't care about the ignoring -1 and 2 AP, right? With -4 and everything.
They do care about that with the caresses and the kisses. So yeah, that is not so good actually. But he has some embraces, which are -3, strength 4 -3, and it's always good to mix up the Harlequins close combat weapons, because that's what you need in some matchups, like against Custodes or Sisters or Salamanders who can ignore AP. Your caresses just don't do the trick. So you have something else for a backup, and you can use the caress squads rather as fusion squads and not as close combat. So this should be really interesting. Do you see like A, Sebastian, and B, Chad, do you see like who has like on paper the better prospects in this game? Is there does anybody have an uphill battle? Depends it all on first turn?
No.
I think nothing depends on first turn here.
I don't think
neither
so.
neither of them would play an aggressive first turn. Though Michael could certainly do it better. On the other hand, he deployed fairly aggressively on the line, so there's possibly
I wouldn't say that
repenture
it's that
charges.
aggressive. I mean, what else is the choice actually?
No,
He has to use all 3 ruins, and then basically is 1 unit that he has to put outside of ruins. So
No, the thing is that you have a choice of being out of 27 from the Rhino.
yeah, but you're still
from the
Harlequins
enemy
where you can
line.
redeploy.
Yeah, of course
So,
you can redeploy, but it's well, as long as I'm standing here, I could be charged by repenture.
Yeah, but well, I would argue that he will redeploy either way. So like
Uphill for sisters comes here in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. I playing Harlequins myself. I found the Sororitas matchup certainly not like one of the heavy mismatches. It's certainly a game, but I wouldn't call it uphill for sisters.
no. Why not? What do they have? That's
They
really
have
fierce.
volume of attacks.
Well, it's only the repentures then, which
there's
is the problem of basically everyone that plays against sisters.
Yeah, and they have like tough characters as well. And I say that it's gonna be a bloody game, like real bloody.
Yeah.
And
great.
Then,
there's gonna be blood too.
And both armies have the ability to still play the mission very well if they're low on models.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's hard to say.
And I think this is exactly what you just said. I think at least the primary Harlequins definitely have the advantage there with having more OBSEC. And way more mobile OBSEC as well.
Yeah, well, the repentures are being the biggest threat for the Harlequins. I think it's actually the infantry, like the minions and battle sisters, which win the game. So there's tough choices to be made in terms of target priority.
If you can chip away some troops with them and take away some primary points with them, yeah, actually, yeah. But they will be dead at least at the end of turn 2. I'd say all the battle sisters and all the dominions will be dead then.
Yeah. So I just change the camera so we can see these 2 handsome men pose with all their gear into the camera.
I thought you mean us. No. I thought you will use the other camera then. Okay. Those. Oh, yeah, they are handsome as well, I guess.
Yeah. So there's meticulous setting up of infantry models within the big ruin. I think that terrain-wise, it's no advantage for neither army. It's like they can both use the terrain to their advantage. A lot of line of sight blocking terrain on the table.
Yes, the only thing that is different between those 2 sides, and that is, I think, why Michael chose the side that he has chosen. The ruin on the let's say southwest of the map.
Yeah.
Is a wee bit different to the one on the northwest of the map, which is basically see-through. If you're standing in that one, you can be seen. So holding the northwestern objective is a wee bit tough. You cannot just put yourself into the room because you won't be seen.
No, but he's placing sisters like behind it, so they are obscured. It's not obscuring, isn't it?
It's not obscuring. No, all the ruins in the corners are not obscuring actually.
And he knows that from last game, right?
Yeah, everyone knows it by now, I think. If not, well, get your measure tape out, right? Yes, Neil, that is David Death Red. David. Death Red. I don't think so, Neil.
Well, he's been absent in the well, absent tournament scene anyways. Like there wasn't any big tournaments anyways in the last month, but we haven't seen him in a while. But now
Yeah, well,
he's coming back
he
with
was
Force, eh?
just telling me what I've been there. I've played 6 tournaments last year. Nobody actually remembered, seen it, got it, whatever. It was only the small events, you know. So
Harlequin nerfs incoming. Is that what you're saying, CJ?
I'm pro on that.
I hate it. This is the one big tournament here, and I couldn't play it with Harlequins.
Well, that is your luck in life, I guess. Because
I mean, I
that
could've-
happened with the Gene Stealer army as well.
I
so.
could have dragged the average down so that it doesn't look so badly, and they won't get nerfed, right?
Nah, I'm pretty. You're really okay with the Harlequin, so I wouldn't see those many losses on your side. So
Yeah. Health-wise, everyone is doing their best to keep their distance at all the time. Like in the big halls as well, it's players are really disciplined to make sure this is a safe event. That's the only way that's possible to happen at all, and everybody knows it.
what is good against Harlequins? Ask Manuel Belvicherek. He's playing White Scars, and he, well, basically just kills Harlequins. That's what his list is designed for.
Is that so?
Yes, that is so. He's got the speed, he's got pretty much the Harlequin trickery, but all on better chassis.
Not sure.
Well,
Players are shaking elbows and doing.
He told me, and basically stands for himself how he's playing, right?
So we do have the roll off. It's a 1 for the Harlequins, and it's a 5 for Sisters.
There comes the dance. I'm thinking about picking turn 2, but I will start the game. So
It's good etiquette to at least pretend you're thinking about it.
right. So good luck, fellas. Have a great game.
Yeah, I think Rafi, we will see if Bell's army is built against Harlequins, because he's playing Bellman right now.
Yeah.
On table 2.
So he's not only against Harlequins, he is against Bellman, which
We'll probably
a wee
design
bit
the list
more
with him.
difficult. Yeah, right.
So here's the thinking. I will do a quick run around the table, I think, to show the deployment. So let me make this work.
Okay,
somehow.
so Michael is measuring some redeployment, right?
Yes, and he has to, I think.
Yeah, he definitely has to. So seeing those tanks, I think pretty one is happy that there are no blast weapons like there were in 7th edition. And here are all the Harleys. There are several open windows, so not really that great for the Harlequins. But on the other side, most of the tanks from David cannot see through their own ruin, so we'll see. Gorgeous looking Harlequins, by the way. Yep.
Nee, das ist zu Beginn der Schlacht. Vorher will ich ein Sacred Right und 5 genau, oder auf den 6. Und dann ich mal offen. Was ist das Right gewählt? Und alles Advanced.
Das hat er die ganze Armee, ne?
Ja, nur der
Was?
Ja.
So David chose his Sacred Right, which will be +1 inch to advance and charge. And he threw the first miracle dice. I've seen the first one was a 4+. And I think the other one is a... don't know. That is the dice from the Battle Sanctum, which is a 4+. So, okay.
Alrighty. That was first movements here.
That wasn't. I think it's still going on.
I'm just coming back to my seat here, so I'm trying to recapture.
No worries. So
there was a redeploy. He like pushed all the bikes into
the ruin,
bottom left corner.
Yes. Then he has his 5 transport in the central bottom corner. Central corner.
He
right.
did what he had to do, right?
Yeah, right.
And then there is what I saw is there's 5 Seraphim, I guess, in reserves for David. And Michael has nothing in reserves, as you would expect, since he doesn't like to.
Don't do reserves, right?
They could.
They could, yeah, but they don't actually. I think I've never seen someone using reserves for Harlequins.
Yeah, there's the minion squads who are now doing the movements.
I'm rather curious. Do you think it was the right choice for David to take top a turn?
How's audio, by the way, guys? This because we're trying to talk not too loud, because players are right next to us. Yeah, just let us know if there's any tweaks that we can do.
A very silent game. Well, huh? So we are clear. Audio of the commentators is fine. That is good. We like to hear that. All right. So.
Yeah, players have not been on yet.
Movement turn 1 will basically start now because that was the infiltration move for the minions.
Yeah, that's the minions. So we have the minions in the left and 2 units in the middle, who are still now free to move normally.
Yeah.
The building cannot hold an objective. That's right. It's specifically not allowed. So what are his options here?
I think he is basically thinking about to maybe charge the bikes.
He won't do any damage, but he will like make that they cannot advance next to him when they fall back.
Yeah, that would mean a lot actually, because then they have to get in one movement on the left hand side of the central ruin, park there for at least one turn. And take the next turn to get to the Exorcist and haywire them down.
Yeah, that's the moment when you wish you had a Shadow Seer with Twilight Pathway.
Yeah, but he has to cast it beforehand. Otherwise, you're just standing. Yeah, but if you had one, he needs to cast it as well.
Yeah,
I've seen things, man.
Yeah, it's a 6-up, so.
And then your bikes are standing in the open. Your Shadow Seer didn't do shit, and then everything else.
And advances no 3++ as well. That's very true. And there's like dearly missing a Shadow Seer to have 2 3++ on bikes, which always comes in handy. I guess.
David knows what he does. He played Elder and Harlequins himself for a long time, so Yeah, the fortification is basically 1 additional miracle dice and then some morale shit.
Fancy.
I think -1 morale for demons or something
so
like that.
He's pushing the minions very aggressively. They are also advancing here. He could use his CP on one of them to charge after advancing, I guess. It does not only work on Repentia, but you usually use it on Repentias. The thing is, the ruin thingy is not obscuring. It's has a few terrain traits, but not obscuring.
Yeah, basically it's not obscuring, but it does get heavy cover instead.
It's just nice.
Yeah, but it's only used for the miracle die. It's 55 points, gain a miracle die each round. That's that.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking is, yeah, well, he will move the rhinos. I was just going to say, don't you want to put anything on this objective marker? These numbers on the marker are driving me insane. What is it? 4848? What is the numbers? Why aren't our 40 Kings markers there?
They're A, B, C, D, E, F, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have numbers and letters.
That is an 8. It's not an 8, it's a B. Okay, now I get it. Alright.
We see both players secondary. I think I can make that work. Give me a sec.
A1, A2, B3, B4, C5, C6. Well, that doesn't make any bloody sense, man. Oh yeah, raffle. Radios, yes. True thing. We still got a raffle going on. Right, so we've got some lovely sponsors. And this is for the raffle. It's The Art of War 40k and Breaking Heads 40k. So you can win either 1 month of access to the War Room from Art of War. This contains being a member of a Facebook group, seeing or getting a new video each day. This is faction focus video, strategic video, stuff like that. And well, 2 live games each week as well. Or you can win the patronage for a free patronage for 1 month for Breaking Heads 40k. That is a podcast, and on the other hand, it is also a group of people who are coaching and giving list tips and basically help you to get better with 40k, containing Fred and Bell and several other players. While The Art of War contains Nick Nanavati, Richard Siegler, John Lennon, Mark Perry, and another of those dudes. So if you want to win, what do you have to do? You have to type into the comments !raffle, that is RAFFLE.
So secondary.
And then you're in the pot. Okay, and there is some shooting going on now.
No, that's the secondaries. There was a question for secondaries. Here they are. It's for David. It's engage on all fronts, bring it down, and deploy scramblers. So it's killing transports as well. You need to do that anyways to win this game. The other one is engage on all fronts, which you kind of also need to do anyways. And deploying scramblers is, I think, is always a pretty safe choice. Like even especially when you've got a lot of infantry running around that maybe does nothing else than holding markers anyways. And Michael picked also engage on all fronts. That's what Harlequins do. He also picked Bring It Down, which he cannot score for not a maximum of 9 points. He can take the rhinos out
which
as well.
Which is also, I think, an auto pick against cars if you have 5,000
so
fusion
he can
blasters.
max it out actually, right? It's 3 times 5.
Yeah. 5 times 3.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Just the other way around.
Yeah.
and he committed to
and vice versa, right?
Also.
Yeah.
He also committed to grind them down, so he's going for the killy game, which we thought is certainly possible, but may force his hand a little in certain clutch situations. So that's the secondaries. Raffle. New game, new raffle, exactly.
It's a new game, it's a new raffle. It's a new day, it's a new raffle. Yes, it is. It certainly is. And thank you all. We've got 80 spectators. This is just great.
Spectacular.
There's some shooting going on. Maybe we should go to give the mics to the players.
Yes, we will enjoy.
And on 3 up. Pop. So, first one, it's a 5. Second one, it's a 2. Nope. No. 1 is down.
Ich nehme mal kurz den Typ von der Base und lass die Base stehen, ne, zum... Obwohl.
Ja, du...
Nee, passt schon. Passt schon.
Ja. Exorzist.
Totgeexorzist.
Da sieht jeder eine Finne durch dieses kleine Loch. Okay.
Bring it down.
Der zweite Exorzist macht fast das gleiche, nur dass der jetzt in die Troops schießt. Also mit dem kleinen Zeug in die Troops, dem Schwebo. Den treffe ich normal, ne?
Die tust du nochmal, ja.
So, 2.
Die Raketen gehen in wo
Ja,
rein?
in den blauen Lager.
Ja.
And rockets. There's a 6. On 4 up. So 2. And 1.
Einer?
Yes.
Six.
Okay. And the last can't see anything. Nope. Not so good. Okay. The multi-guns on this, because it's not obscuring.
Wie viele?
All of them.
Kriegen alle Sicht?
Yeah, because it's not obscuring, I can look through this one. This.
Ja.
And I'm in 6 inches for 1, 2, and 3 of them. So 3 in short range. 1. 1 wound. And 2 long range. 2 hits. 2 wounds. So 1, it's 4, yeah, just dropped. Okay. The girls over there. So there are, one is short, one is long, the other can't see. Can they see this one?
No.
Yeah. And the green one isn't clipping. Okay. So can't see. So 2 multi-guns, one is short in the blue, no, one is long, no. The other ones, I can only see this one. Yeah, so they all fire to the troop.
Den alle?
I don't know, I think 4 maybe?
I think only these 2.
And this one, of course. If you come over here, because the, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 multiples, 1 hit, no wound. Okay. Fine. So that was shooting. Charges. Spend 1 CP, so go to 9. To charge. Yeah. Goats. What is their weapon? AP? -2. -2.
Raid attacks. Strange 5.
So I'll charge them.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
And what?
Only the two
Yeah,
goals.
okay.
So 1 and 2, which is 3. That's just barely enough. I got 4 inches.
Yep.
So 1 is behind the wall. And the other one's on this.
Okay, we're going into the charge phase here. Shooting was pretty decent for
One
such a KG deployment.
1 transport and I think 3 Harlequins.
3 Harlequins and 1 bike.
A bike.
Yes, so with a... is one bike dead? Well, just take a wound. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, there's 1 bike.
Yeah, one
sitting.
bike from the Melter squad, like the Dominion squad on the left side. And yeah, he drew some... It's like... minimal line of sight with the axis hits on the transport, so...
Well, there is a window, so that is to be reckoned with, I guess.
Right. That can certainly happen. So, and the 1 Dominion squad now charged into the remaining 2 troops.
Okay, he is not charging with the Dominions into the bikes because the bikes will not reach the Rhino. They are about 2 inches short.
Yeah.
To do this in the next round.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't even need to.
No.
Well, he can still. Okay. Well, there's still the 3++ issue, but that's it's not on us too. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think is
they might just kill the Dominions anyways.
And for well, let's see how he plays it out. I mean, he still needs these bikes on the left hand side of this to be ruined for the next turn. But since David started and shifted all his tanks to the left hand side, he will have in round 2 the chance to basically shoot everything into the bikes.
That's right. Yeah, but charging the Dominions into the bikes would be silly as well because like they do 1 damage and then they die in retaliation, right? Or the possibilities, like there's 15 attacks, strength 4, -2.
Yeah.
I just don't like that.
No, that they would die.
So it's what I find interesting. It's a pretty intense game, turn 1. Like it's like no warm up. It's already going like into the thick of it with like pile-in moves and both players being precise here about line of sight and pile-ins and stuff. And that's how it has to be on the top table. I like it. They're talking it out, talking to each other instead of just moving models, deciding afterwards if it works. Like it's good practice here. Let us know about the score progression a little bit better than last game. What was that?
Well, basically there was no score progression last game, man. Patrick didn't score any points, and basically
David scored all the points.
Yeah.
We will keep you updated. No worries.
But yeah, of course, we try our best. Not to worry.
What's happening now is the assault. Yeah, it's basically we're in the fight phase, like just pile-in. It looked like 3 sisters died by Harlequins. So the Harlequins are good in morale. Yeah, so David scores engage on all fronts for 3 points. He does bring it down for 2 because it's got one transport. Exactly. Already in there. And he's put himself onto 1, 2, 3 markers on his half. Basically, he did not use the forward movement of his dominions to set himself on enemy markers, but rather to get the shots off. Killed a bike here and there, so went for the damage instead of the objectives.
So.
Any updates from the table?
Yeah, there's so in this room, which we can't see, there are 2 battle sisters basically. One is touching the transport, and the other one is touching 2 of the leftover troops.
Yeah,
and that's that.
And 3 of them died, right?
3 of them died, yeah. And David doesn't like that. He thinks he made a bad move.
Yeah. Did he deploy Scrambler? I mean, he should have, because there's like. You just ask him.
Hast du irgendwo Scrambler gemacht?
Yeah, in his own deployment zone, because there's troops like doing nothing anyways, so might as well do it. Yeah, all the rankings, all the lists, all the matchups, all the win path, you can check that on pun.ll. CJ just posted the link. Go enjoy, dig in the lists. It's like interesting stuff.
Copy all the lists you like, except the Space Marines list, because they will all be rubbish next week.
Probably even illegal.
Oh, this was mit dem Party-Typ.
Not saying that Marines are bad, it's just like that a lot of these lists may not work the way they work right now. Alrighty, so it's Michael doing his thinkings. Hope he doesn't hurt himself. And I think he's weighing his options now, because, well, he certainly lacks the Twilight Pathways mobility, that's for sure. Other than that, there's still Harlequin mobility, and it's always like a decision of how far do I push out, how strong stay I clumped up. He's already not clumped up, so how do I deal with the Dominions which claim board control?
Eradicators are still stupidly good. Aren't Eradicators not double shooting anymore?
No, not. They can still double shoot, but not when they advance or something. Like,
what?
Yeah.
When would they ever advance?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Or maybe they got like, maybe they cost more now. They should, but I don't care. Well, I need to buy this stupid codex as well for my bloodies. Gesagt 20 vor.
All right. How did that Starweaver get up on the top left corner?
It's bloody quick.
It's bloody quick, 22 inches, man.
It's 22 inches. Fast. Lightning fast inches.
Von den blauen sehe ich hier alle, ne?
On table 3, I think.
Yeah, I think table 3 or whatnot.
Anyways, back to this game.
So there's one that can't win anymore. Well, that's that done.
Harlequins zooming up. He's certainly.
So what is his plan? You're a Harlequin player.
Yeah.
How would you go through this turn?
How would you?
What would you do?
I mean, there's Repentia, yeah. We know
There's
that.
Repentia, yes.
It's
One of the runners is really in the rune, right?
Yeah. So you always like consider this 27-inch radius around the rhinos in order to, well, you don't want to get mulched by them, right? And you still want to be at least on 3 objectives. So he has to take care of both of the 3 of Dominion squads, which are basically in his lines, and then he does the right thing and making it hard for David to stay on a lot of objectives. So he's jumped onto the top left marker and will fusion the sisters in there to death and shuriken them to death in order to deny him that marker. So he doesn't hold 3 on his own round, and he might even go for that unit by the statue on the top right hand side. Exactly, now that he does it, when he goes for that unit, he denies the second marker, so he completely denies primary to David in the second battle round, and that's how he wins this game, basically by keeping David low scoring.
Yeah, he has to do that, but basically, well, he has to do it to win, but also David picked secondaries where he doesn't have to take initiative. But the Harlequins have to, with grind them down, with kill more.
But this round is an easy grind them down. He lost 1 transport. So
yeah, it is. It certainly is. But Michael always has to do something, while David can just figure out and see when there's really a moment to do anything.
Yeah.
So, and well, as you all stated already, there are a shit ton of Repentias. So basically everything that you put in. So like I think Michael tries to build a little conga line here. But everything that goes out into the open, it will either get shot by the Exorcists, which I think is alright for the bikes with the 3 up involved. Maybe he will lose a bike to an Exorcist, should be alright. But when the Repentias get in, that's another song to sing, I'd say. No, CJ is not in Germany because he doesn't like our country.
I think that's not the reason.
Could be.
I'm just wondering, we wrote in 3 points for David for engage on all fronts. Is that even correct?
2.
Well, yeah,
it was 2.
It's only 2, right?
Yeah.
Because he's not in the bottom right corner. And 2 for bring it down. So he's in 4 points now. So Michael jumping out with the bikes. I think having like what looks like a 5-inch charge to the sisters.
The one sister, yeah.
On the marker. And I mean, what he can do from there with the bikes is, well, there's tons of options, right? You can tag Exorcist, or at least 1 Exorcist, with these bikes when they are there. And he leaves them there. Oh, there's interesting choices to be made. He can leave them there, make Repentia come for them, and then they are like Repentia are there, like in basically no man's land.
It's that no man's land.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like on the outskirts, right?
Yeah, but it's a marker, right?
They're further away from the heart of his army. And,
yeah, but is there how much is there for Michael to put into it to get rid of the Repentias then? Does he too? So if he does, then they're not a no man's land actually.
Yeah. And the other option would be to kill the squad and then do all Harlequin shenanigans and pile into 1 or 2 Exorcists. I think he can only do 1. But then he gets charged by the Repentia as well.
So he can charge this 1 Battle Sister squads on the upper right, right? And then he can kill and then he can jump away again, right?
Yeah.
So
You can also jump into the middle of the table, back, yeah.
Or move block, nah.
What do you want to move block? Like
Yeah.
Try to move block Repentia, but that's not worth 5 bikes, right?
No.
You want to move block them from getting to the bikes. So I think that's not the best option. So he's putting out the smaller bike squad now as well, getting in some haywire shots on Exorcist, I guess.
You can look through the wood.
The billboards are, that's like on the edges,
the bottom
right?
piece is on the edges, yeah. So, well, that is stupid as well, again, but yeah, I have to pay it like that, though. Apparently, it was ruled that way. I find it pretty weird, actually, but it's okay.
No, it's a true line of sight.
Yeah.
It's fine. So
I think my mind is just too boxy.
All right. Yeah, that's Kanye, who's in the better position. It's like it's bottom of 1. I think after turn 1, Michael will be in the better position, but then he takes like the counter blow, right?
Yeah.
And
we see them at the bottom of 2. We'll see.
Yeah,
we really see what will happen. So I'm still not sure about the secondaries that Michael picked. Actually, I think. Yeah, but it's good for Harlequins, but he has to do each round. He has to do something.
Yeah.
For me, I hate to use these.
To be forced
to do something. Because that means you take your own at risk.
On the other hand, he's making an easy 3 points for engage on all fronts this round. He does probably kill 1 Exorcist. What it's like, or there's a likelihood that he does it, or at least heavily damage 1. And he will certainly kill more by killing 2 units. Oh, they're shooting fusion pistols into the sisters in the top left hand. 2. 1 dies.
Mics to the players.
Yeah, I give the mics to the players so we can see what's going on.
English.
Yeah, no problem.
6 Martyr killed 1 girl.
Oh, that's a problem. Shuriken cannons into these girls. Oh no, not yet. 46 in the this exorcist. 12, 30? 15.
Yeah, sounds good. Hätte wenigstens mal nebeln können mit dem.
What?
Man hätte mal nebeln können mit dem, wenn er schon ähnlich macht. Jetzt 2
4
Sechsen.
mortals.
Yeah.
2 times -1 is
2 times.
and 5. So 9 mortals and
2 3-ups.
yes.
So 11.
11.
So he stands. So 3, so 8.
How many?
8 wounds on one of
12.
the exorcists.
Oh, that's decent for a small troop of bikes.
8 and now? How many?
Like he
lives do you
rolled
have?
really well on the mortals there.
Oh, okay, you like how many? Yeah, I'll do it other way.
Okay.
I'll show how many lives still on the model. Same over there.
Yep.
It's 9.
Yeah, lovely. 2 wounds. I make them first. 1.
Yeah. 2 plus 5, 7, 8. 7
So
wounds. Nice. Yes, is it okay if I make 1 here and 1 from there? So d6, 1. Always the same when.
Got it.
Okay, and the other one 4. 1.
Got it.
Yes. So. Yeah, it's always the same. But it's okay. So we have 5 melders from the pink one into these 2 girls. 5. 4. Ooh, first one.
Give me a 6.
Oh, no. Second one.
Yeah, okay.
We have
So
5 melders.
just a quick question: how's player audio? Because that's a bit hard for us to monitor. Just give us a heads up if anything is off, please.
Shoot myself afterwards. If I remove the first
sure,
wall.
sure.
So 3. 6 up. Nope. Damage. So 2. No, 2. Okay. So
True Master's out.
2, and I take this one.
No, now True Master is in.
Okay, yeah. First, just the measure.
Yeah, these 3, and then True Master's out.
Yeah, and you got
The
another
other-
gunboat.
But here are 6 other, and I see all.
Yeah, and are you in range for 6?
Yeah. With all.
Yeah, okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, True Master's out.
So
The 6 melders from blue. Two.
One.
Yeah. Take the 2.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Ooh, nearly. Okay, so I take just this one.
The blue car
Yes.
to the last one.
So 4.
Yep.
Down.
Yep.
Down she goes. So kill more.
Ganz gut, ne?
Yeah, we see decent amount of Melta coming through here into Dominion squads. Do we know if the small squad in Michael's home ruin basically should be dead, at least in close combat at any point? The middle Dominion squad is now obliterated by ranged weapons. Haywire Bikes did number like 8 and 7.
8 and 7, yeah.
So they are certainly tiered. Now hitting on 5s then against the bikes, for instance, or the transports. That's a big difference, for sure. And I think he's dealing with the other Dominion squad in close combat right now. Yeah. Also brings him further out of Repentia range again. He won't get out of the range, but it makes it harder. I think he will pile in back as well. Put a little more distance between him and those slashy girls. Transport Snake Eyes not charging the sisters behind the ruin top left, which is a pity because now he still holds 2 objectives, right?
Yeah, but it would be a long way either way, right? It's just for the sacred. It's because he has to go around the ruin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Maybe he could have reached it just by standing on the wall. I'll have a look.
And then 2 inches should work.
Oh no. That should have worked with 2 inches, but maybe it was a different charge. The bikes, and he re-rolled. So it was the snake eyes on the bikes. And
Okay, and he re-rolled it.
took a CP re-roll for that because he really needed that.
Yeah, I understand that re-roll. Yeah, makes sense.
Kind of important.
Yeah, well.
So
there's a lot of pressure from the Harlequins
actually
already.
6 spikes, that's 18 attacks. It should do.
Yeah,
a
not
number
all
on
of
that
them will
squad.
swing. Not all of them will swing, but should get in like 4 bikes, and that's with that. So do you think David will bring in his reserves, his Seraphim, on bottom right corner for this objective?
That's a sneaky little place, right?
I mean, there's still like 3 transports of troops in the way, and I don't think that.
They can get there with ease, so it's not worth.
And one of them would go either way to
I mean, you could-
just
you could-
to secure the objective.
You
So
could go there, drop there, force Michael to go there as well, and deploy scramblers.
no, but
And the
that's
enemy
what I mean. One transport with troops will go there either way, if they're Seraphim or not, because he wants to get the objective marker.
Yeah.
So he's going there either way. So
Yeah.
you're basically not pulling him in there because, well, I was going to be here.
Yeah. There's like putting more incentive.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, great! Now I don't have to go there for just to do nothing. I can kill someone. So, there's a lot of bad rolls. So
Those Dominion squad girls are dead.
done.
Oh,
So
he's pulling him forward. Yeah, well, he has to, right?
and he is. No, that's the question, right? So if he's shooting with the Exorcists, right, into those bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So if he gets the line of sight to one of the bikes and has to take the line through the forest, then he doesn't get the -1, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, he wouldn't get the -1.
The bikes have -1 anyways, so
Okay, if they hadn't have.
if they hadn't have, it would be bad to stand there.
Yeah, or like this, actually, yeah.
But,
Okay.
they have, so. I wonder if you put a 3-up invul on any of those bike units. I would suppose it's on the top right-hand side, with the bigger bike squad, that it has a 3-up invul. We'll figure that out in a second.
Are we gonna hear the winner in the podcast? Well, I think we will. It certainly depends on who will win this thing at the end. But yeah, for sure. We will try to get the winner through the podcast.
3-up invul indeed on the bigger bike squad. Yeah, they should. They're gonna receive a lot of retaliation, I guess. And with the 3-up invul, they actually can take a beating.
Yeah.
I mean, full squad of Repentia still does the trick, I guess, but he has to commit to kill 6 3-up invul bikes, right?
That's a lot of commitment.
Oh, he didn't kill the squad, right?
Hot squad?
He did not kill the...
Yeah, it's only 69. So
It's yeah, he obviously did not kill the whole squad.
And what's his idea? Going back
Going back.
to secure that objective because he doesn't get the other one.
Yeah,
Because-
exactly.
Yeah. Mhm.
And getting out of range of Repentia.
Yeah.
It's decent. I don't know if he makes it out of range, but
I'm pretty sure
certainly,
I'm pretty
makes
sure
him
that this
invest
was
some-
exactly what we were talking about on the start of the turn.
But that was with the addition of killing the squad that holds the objective, right?
Yeah.
Which he obviously didn't do. Which makes David's score.
Yeah, but he only got 10 points, right? So
Yeah, not only it's 10 points.
Yeah.
A solid.
well, it's
instead of
five points
0.
more than he would get.
Could have been 0.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's holding that one and that one. That would be 5 points then.
Yeah, but the transport, like on the top left, that shot in the squad that's standing there, and could have even charged it. He could have killed that squad.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, so two things went wrong. That's
yeah,
what you mean.
exactly. He wanted to get the both.
Did he even charge those?
I don't know. He could have done it, but yeah, the top left and top right hand objectives could have been cleared off, basically.
I wonder why those little sisters didn't die, because he could have shoot into them with the melters, right?
Yeah, he did it, but he rolled poorly.
All right.
Only killed one, I think. 5 melters and 5 girls is, well, the math doesn't add up, right?
Hmm.
But there's a shuriken cannon as well, and you could have charged it with a transport. There's 3 attacks hitting on 3s. It's decent.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, versus T3 models either, so.
So it's
Thank you, Captain Great. That's always nice to hear. So thank you very much. Looking forward to see you around, man.
importantly, Micha also jumped onto the bottom right objective that so that David doesn't get the 5 for hold more, right? Otherwise he would have hold 3. Michael only 2. So scoring wise, David, as we talked about, he gets 10 points for this primary. Puts him on 14 at the top of his turn.
Players, sorry.
Yeah, the other bike squad only has a 4-up invul. That's by the left-hand side forest. It might be a target for shooting and or melee. The mission is called Overrun. It is one of those where you have to hold 2 objectives for 5 points, 3 for 10 points, and more for 15.
Okay, so some repentures. Getting their shit together, eh? Let's just see.
Okay, they're going for the bikes.
So, question, bikes.
Yep.
Overwatch or not?
It's an interesting question. I mean, it won't kill them outright, but it clearly diminishes the output,
how many
right?
shots would it be? So it is the D6 per bike, right? We
Yeah.
have, what is it, 5?
That's usually like 18 shots or something, 20 maybe.
Okay, so 20. So let's say, then we have like, what, 3?
Let's say 21.
Okay, so
Hitting
let's
on
say
sixes,
we
that
have
doesn't make
four
sense.
So 4 6s then.
Like 4 hits. If he hits well, it's 4 hits in Overwatch.
So, and you wound on 3, so it's 3 wounds. So they have a 5-up, 5-up. So it's maybe
2,
one
yeah,
dead.
it's 1 dead. It's not worth it.
I think I would still do it. Now that I hear the math, I wouldn't. But I think if I would play and don't do the math beforehand, I would do it.
I know it's bad, but I would still do it.
Yeah. Come on, be lucky for once.
Yeah.
And they are the ones. No!
Yeah, there was a unit of Repentia disembarking, the bigger unit, if I'm not mistaken. There's a 7-girl and an 8-girl unit.
Thanks, McFenkiel. Love to hear that. Which mission is this? This is Overrun.
Yeah, I already covered that.
All right.
You were like mentally absent.
What? Who?
You?
Why?
Oh no, you were working on the social media part of this and like, being productive, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Michael just recognizes the downsides of wearing like a sponsor's sweatshirt in a hot room
gifted hoodie.
yeah,
This
which
is
we can't even
we
see.
can only see black, dude. Yes.
Sorry, Pathfinders, I use your license,
Wait,
but they pay for me.
wait. Now you can show it to the camera here.
Sorry,
Yeah,
jetzt geht der Shitstorm aber los wegen Pathfinders.
yeah. That's so we call them all out. It's
Yeah.
it's Mini Paradise from
Yeah.
Castle. It's
So while we're at it, David, you wanna shout out anyone?
your private company or something. No, it's let's
Everything for money.
Only my wife will say she allowed me to play here on our wedding day.
It's your wedding
It's
day.
your
Yeah,
wedding
today.
day.
You're freaking kidding me. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, you both.
It's your first anniversary. Well, congratulations.
That's down.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah.
Well, you have a big heart then. You have a big heart then.
Yeah. Very nice. So this is like we love these moments. That was a big shout out to the
Oh, she already got you.
kind of newlyweds on the first wedding anniversary here, and his wife, who's also attending in this room. So yeah, cheers to that.
Yeah, the
Um,
wallet is in green. Yeah.
I don't like this one.
That's something. And yeah, Michael's club is Pathfinders from Dortmund. He certainly shout out to them, and Mini Paradise, which is a club from Kassel. They do YouTube as well. Check them out. Mini Paradise, like dice. Yeah,
Yeah, like the dice.
yeah, it's like dice, like dice.
Okay, so engage, bring it down, ground.
And while we're at it, buy the awesome terrain from Alliance, which is also like
So
the
wait a
whole
second.
table.
Didn't Michael grant them down as well? Grant them down is kill more,
He
right?
did grant them down, right?
Yeah.
For 3. Choo. Here we are. Yeah, the fact, it's the ruin table from Alliance. Packs is super small and a tight box. Very enjoyable terrain. With optional windows to open up. Yes, CP is 10 to David, 4 for Michael. He already spent like a real bunch.
Steal one of these.
Yeah, sure. Give it to the players here for a second.
Oh, this one. Two. Got a lot of side to all these ones.
Yeah.
Just stay in there.
Any one of them in the worst profile?
Middle profile. So hitting on pipes.
Quick reminder for the raffle. Still illegible. To type !raffle and join the lottery here. Out of war coach war room access or breaking head war room, whatever it's called, access like coaching services. Yeah, join in. It's for free, so why not? Thanks to our sponsors.
Dann schießen wir noch mal ein bisschen. Und zwar fangen wir an. Shooting.
So now we are online and can make a little bit Pathfinders Dortmund jokes.
So first one firing all
The good one or one of the worst?
the
Yep.
worst one fires the large, firing everything into this.
Yep.
Heavy bolters, nope. Reroll 1, nope. Rockets, 6. Reroll once, 3. 2.
Yeah, take it.
So it's the first 2, which converts into 3.
So that's
Oh no, sorry, because she ran away. I have to take the 4.
Yep. One like that.
And the second one.
The good one?
This one. No, the
Yeah, just the quick update on scores. We are not keeping the official score. That's the players do that themselves. We just like try to keep track. So if you see something that's wrong, just give us a heads up. Happily correct it.
Yeah, but I only make one. When I roll every 3, I can't take a reroll.
You can.
Right?
Okay. You can. Okay.
So two through. Yeah, it's okay.
So first one only needs a 2.
Yep,
yeah.
Dead.
And the second one needs a 3.
Yep.
Dead. And the last exorcist. Rockets first. 5 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Oh.
Wounding on 2s. Which is 4.
Take a reroll.
Yes. Gone down to 3. Yeah. Okay, and heavy bolter hitting all but 1. No wound. So 1 bolt gun. Nope. Got a 1 grenade. Strength 6 into the car. Yes. Yes.
Nope.
Nope. And 6 shots bolt gun. 1.
Goes through.
The mighty one. Storm bolter into the car.
Don't do it.
4 shots, sorry.
Yeah, and 2 hits. Nothing.
And these girls here, maybe 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 3 ballers.
Which is no 1 in short range, so 3 shots, 1 reroll, 2 hits, 2 wounds. Nothing. Lovely.
Sorry for the bad camera.
Ein paar Dings aus. Hast du irgendwie 24 Tabs offen? Kann auch gut sein.
Let me think. No, I think I prefer the bikes, which is just out of 6.
Yeah, rolling a 5. No,
Okay,
rolling.
5
Yeah.
or 6 doesn't matter. So
Maybe I wanna shoot at them.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Down
So
to 2.
Down to 2. Yeah.
10, 19 shots.
Wow.
15.
So he goes for the Overwatch, right? We did the math, and let's see if it's more than 1, right?
It certainly is. Certainly is way
that's
more
a
than expected.
Good, good amount of hits there.
On 3. Yeah.
So 3. So 6 up. Nope. And 5 up.
Yeah.
Nope.
Good one.
Okay, that was terrible.
That was certainly worth it.
Well, the wounds were exactly like what we were
Yeah.
saying. So
He beat the math.
Okay, 3 down.
3 down is really good.
Take down 1.
Yeah. Average would 1 go. So
Yeah, that's
So I just take these. No, I think I'll take 4 going into 5 and roll 1 die, which is 9.
Yep.
So 10 inches.
Come on.
So if I left 1 behind, she can be like this one. 1 is 2 inches. There are only 5 left, so all but 1 can fight. I gain 4 attacks, so it's just 1 attack better not doing this. So I prefer to not do this and just go 10 inches. Like this. That was not so good. So the rhino into the
Yeah, but
car.
how?
The rhino?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Fine.
Basing or
Yeah,
touching it?
Yep. But yeah, I think it's okay because now you have to measure to the base.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so starting with the repenting.
Yeah, you reroll all hit rolls or all fail.
All hit rolls.
10 attacks on 4+,
15.
rerolling.
15 because they're bloody rolls. And to make it easier for you, I spend 1 CP.
Wir waren nie an.
Oh, there we are back again. We thought we were live, but we weren't.
Yeah, so-
we heard the players. That's nice too.
All right,
Yeah,
so we will go
Harlequin
through.
Overwatch was decent.
Decent. It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was
so there's
really
only,
huge. So we now 15 attacks from the Revenger
15 attacks coming in.
on 4s. We are right. He's don't got all the buffs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually not that.
And 3s with the
Much.
reroll, right?
Yeah.
Although was the additional hits.
No wound rerolls.
No.
Oh, maybe I said that one.
4 ups or 3 ups for Michael? For Michael. 4 up. Okay.
No, not 8 on a 4-up invul. And he only fails one. Oh, this is big.
That is huge.
So that was basically a whole Repentia squad, like,
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Okay.
And being
That's the game.
That rent. Yeah. I don't know if it's a game, but it certainly doesn't make it easier for you.
Yeah. Projects and craft.
So Aradios, you didn't. I think the left commentary didn't go through. So the raffle will be dissolved at the end of the game, which just became pretty close because that was just huge for Michael. What happened there?
Yeah, and back to Raffles' question, which we answered while we were off. We will not go to the top tables right now because it's really freaking far away. The hotel is big.
Yeah.
And
Usually
it's
for
on
that
the
trip,
island,
I'd take a taxi. Actually.
if I could afford it, I would also.
Yeah.
That's
So they have just have a look at our Facebook page. I uploaded a video today where I go through the whole venue, so you can see that it is a pretty large way station. Yeah, so we won't do that now.
Anyways, back to the game. Yeah, I think this was not a very successful turn for David. What did he do in general? He stayed on the top right. He stayed on the top middle. He pushed a Rhino and
Did he get any secondary?
a squad on. Coming to that. Pushed a Rhino and a squad on the top left. He did lose the Repentia now, like in the backlash.
So he didn't get any engage.
Doesn't even like block the marker for Michael, and he does not do engage on all fronts as well. So yeah, the Repentia move was game changing to say the least. So and in shooting he killed 3 of the bikes with a 3-up invul.
Well, I think the really important thing will be now if Michael can indeed kill the both exorcists that are already wounds down. So if that will happen, yeah, then I think this will be game actually.
Yeah. So and Michael scores.
But David is still David. He is still very capable.
points now.
He certainly can bring this back.
Michael scores 10 points now. David killed nothing, like not a whole unit, so it's only kill 1 to kill more for Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as we said, we will see like somewhere in round 2 who has the upper hand, and I think this is now uphill for the sisters.
Well, gaining a miracle dies.
It's something to get a miracle dice.
It is something.
So, yes.
But the last... check it from
No,
behind.
it's not.
But there are still a lot of ways where this can go wrong for Michael. So
You have to play Harlequins like thoroughly and thoughtfully for 5 turns in a row.
basically, this is the moment where you can lose all your focus because things went too well for yourself.
Yeah,
So
it happens.
that happens actually a lot.
I go. Where do I see this one?
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
down
down
here.
there.
From here, yes.
The moment it just
This row?
focuses well.
Yeah, if you forget like this surprising advantage.
Yeah.
It's easy to get carried away by it.
Yeah.
And like do silly moves.
Yeah.
And take risks that you don't have to take.
Because he didn't do actually anything
Yeah.
to get this. Things just happened. So it's hard to really we'll do anything with this now, and yeah, let's have a look at what he's doing. So we've got an empty rhino on the northwest. We still got one rhino in the central ruin on the Sororitas side, containing this is the smaller one or the bigger Repentia squad. So there's 1 8 and 1 with 9. I think the smaller one just died, right? Yeah. The smaller one died. He lost 3 in the charge with the Overwatch, only 5. Yeah. So 9 Repentia left.
Yep.
And with the priest, I think. The priest is in the rhino as well, right?
The priest is where he is.
What?
The priest is where he is.
Oh, he's already. Oh, okay. Ah, there it is.
Each of the Repentia +1 attack.
Yeah, well, that didn't work out, and I did
it.
so no buffs for you.
They go into the rhino.
Yeah, but I think game's over.
Thank you very much for 94 spectators. That is awesome.
Well, are we cracking the 100? Do we do another raffle once we crack the 100?
Yeah, we will.
We just do another raffle?
We will raffle like crazy.
come on.
Yeah, as soon as we hit the 100, we close this raffle, and then we just do another one because we freaking can. So thank you very much to Breaking Heads and Art of War for sponsoring our little raffle, and thank you very much to our partners from the Alliance Armory for providing us with such beautiful mats and beautiful terrain and all the logistics and the TOing and everything.
Yeah, for hosting beautiful events, even in this period of time where it means taking risks and going like extra length to make it possible. And it's really good to see how the community rewards that effort by being disciplined, by showing the love. Like seriously, it's awesome. CJ, wish you could be here as well.
Yeah, that would be lovely. And Danny, miss you, buddy. Would be great. So, and when we are saying we is actually Benjamin and me. This is the Target Priority 40k podcast crew, basically bringing you this nice stream. If you want to support us, then please do so by subscribing to this channel. Maybe with if you want to save some money with your Amazon Prime ticket, that you get free, one of them per month, or just shoot some bits in our direction. Or if you're German and you really care about us, then you go to patreon.com/targetpriority40k and become a Patreon, and maybe after 6 months, you get some nice dice.
Yeah, what will happen here? Chat is already speculating. There's fusion going into. I think he got out. I'm gonna, before I speculate, I'm gonna have a closer look.
Scheinbar ist Rickard überall schon wieder rübergefahren. Schade. So he actually is in 3 inches melter range to the Exorcist in the middle. So there's a chance that all the Exorcists will go now.
I mean, we have 2 pretty heavily wounded Exorcists, and we have also Melters staring down the rhino.
And he's in melter range, right? He's
Right,
in
yeah.
3 inches melter range. Jesus balls.
Yeah. With two units. And he has Haywire as backup.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Well,
It might be actually a neck-breaking turn 2 here.
yeah. Oh, how?
But Michael also decides to and this is the risk, right? He now decides to go all in, basically.
Yeah, that
He goes
is it,
for the
right?
neck breaking,
Yeah.
and if something goes south there or sideways,
Yeah.
there's the chance for David to come back in the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
If there's like swingy dice, some spikes here and there.
I mean, but I think he would have played as like this either way, right? Even if the Repentia would have killed his bikes, he would have gone to try to kill the Exorcist because he needs them, and as long as he's got the capability of killing them, he has to do it because he chooses secondary for
Yes,
it.
exactly.
So shooting.
Yeah, give it to the players.
1, 2.
Die kann ich.
6
und
Models.
6 Models. So, 6 up. 4.
Three D6 into this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
6 shots. One model.
Okay.
It's okay. Five melters here.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 first. Okay, the 5th. So 5 on yeah, that is.
This melter into the Dialos from the
Yep.
Master.
Sure.
Hits, wounds.
Yes.
Unfortunately, my mobile camera is letting me down here. I would like to show you the shooting phase from close up. Yeah, it's not working.
Six melters.
Yep.
No. Aufteilen ist immer gierig. Ja, 6 Melter.
Mhm. Nope.
6.
4, just what you need.
Yeah.
So blew it up. Nope. So the first Exorcist in this tournament.
6 melters.
In the middle one, yeah.
Yeah, in the middle one.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so 3.
First one, 3, 9, 15.
So this is 12. Yeah, he's dead. He does not blow up.
Green one can see this one, this girl.
Yeah.
So I'll do all 3 into this squad.
All 3? Ah, yeah, sure.
Oh no, he goes out. Only 2. He don't
Okay.
have. The cars are the only models who can shoot.
Ah,
when they
okay.
go.
But the guys inside can. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course. So 1,
1 with
6.
-3, and
So yeah, this is fine.
the rest is
3,
8.
6, 8. So 3 ups. Do you get? Is this light cover? Yeah, I don't know if. I don't know what's in the roots pack.
I'm not
We
sure.
have
but
not ever played this at all. I don't know.
I think he said it's walls infantry can go through.
So breakable and light cover. So this billboard, is this light cover? Does anyone know?
roll and see if
I
it
say
makes a difference.
I think 5 are
No.
without anyway.
Yeah.
So
He
2.
can't shoot.
Yeah,
only,
okay,
Only
and-
these can shoot.
These are okay. So it doesn't matter. 2.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 yet. So just
fine.
take this one. If
DJ,
she's
can
in
you
two,
can you
she's-
answer that if you can move through the billboards? I'd say no, but
Ja, das hat den mittleren rausgenommen.
Das ist ja wohl sowas von blau. Das ist ja lila. How many colors do you need? I think he can go with every three, all three.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he do it.
Yeah, he made it.
The bikes into all three. Yeah, sorry. The bikes over there into the 2 ones.
Yes.
Is it enough?
Yeah, of course. And it's enough to strike with all of them.
Any one of these can do anything in melee.
Well, they only got lots of attacks, but no. So, are you done charging? Yeah, that's true.
How many attacks? The priest and the Dialogos?
I think the priest got 4, and 1 for himself and 1 for his Chainsword.
But only
and
1
she-
damage.
Yeah, and only strength 3, so he's hitting on
It's-
force.
Tough one.
it's
With
breachable.
There's only 1 attack.
2
Two.
goals.
So 7. How many attacks?
4. 3 on this goal
Oh,
and 1
okay.
on this one.
I'll take the Troopmaster on the Dialogos.
Yeah.
Good one! 2 times.
So, and it's
Minus 1.
1.
4.
And damage is lots.
Nothing. You wanna jump?
Yeah, these want to heroically intervene if you are
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
charging.
yeah. Sure.
And this one. So they want to kill you. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want to heroically intervene. I don't want to interrupt.
So 3 bikes into the priest.
Yes.
1 into the Dialogos.
No cover. Okay. For the next game. No, it was fine.
7.
So clarify, the actual question was if it does give +1 to the armor save, if it does light cover basically, and that it doesn't do. Thanks for the quick response, Mr. Kazian.
So this one is just here.
So the bikes over there.
Yes.
Five.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're dead. Damage is
Two, yeah.
dead.
It's okay.
Okay, so I start with
So-
Celestine.
Yep.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s. No prismatic blur in close combat, and 7, so 6. 10 damage. Ha. Okay,
Explosion!
that was unexpected.
No.
That's. I think doesn't matter.
How many models? So you only have 1 marker and it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
No, but he only has one marker, so
Yeah,
no
I don't
points.
get- yeah,
No
get
primary
points.
points. Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Okay, so Celestine could go into them, but I think she shouldn't.
Maybe.
I think she,
Minus one.
she can't kill anything like this. Yep, so that's fine.
So engage for free.
And attacks over here.
The rhino. Yeah.
The rhino into your troop master, hitting on 6s. Nope. The Delogos, I don't know, maybe like this. Do you get any minus to hit?
So so what are you looking at the towards the end of Michael's turn? Did he activate the jet bikes on the top left yet? Right, not yet, right?
The question is if David gets tapered on turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty neck-breaking turn 2. To be sure, there's still one Exorcist standing, but that won't save him, right? Captain's great. Yeah, might all be. We cannot go back and look at individual dice. I think that's pretty much up to the players to play it rightly. If it pops into our eye, of course we will say something, but I didn't recognize that.
We've
so.
got 105 players, by the way. Spectators.
Woo! That means we now draw a prize and then we go for a second raffle. Awesome sauce.
So, I guess the freaking software still doesn't work.
Yeah. No, hold your horses. We first announce the winner and then we do
no new ones, no new attendees for this round. So,
hold your horses. People are they just want it. And interesting thing is total score right now should be 14 to at the end of your turn. You're scoring engage on all fronts, right?
So the winner for this raffle is Mr. or Mrs. I don't know, McFenchel.
27 to 16.
Yeah, okay. I have 27 for you. I have 14 for David, but I might have missed.
I killed one transport.
The transport, right? Okay, then it's perfect.
So McFenchel, you won this raffle. So please just send a private message to us with your name, and if you want to get taught 40k by Breaking Heads or by the Art of War, that will be lovely to everyone else. Since we got easy into the triple digits, we decided to give out once more. Yeah. So therefore, !raffle, and you can win a free month of War Room access by the Art of War 40k or a patronage month from Breaking Heads. Ist das ja nichts an mir?
Okay, then yeah, everybody else who raffled from like 2 minutes ago is in the pool again, right?
Yeah, not McFenchel, he already won.
Yeah, no, he has to write raffle again.
No. No, he doesn't get a chance to win it again.
All right. It's clear communication here. Yeah, one thought that crossed my mind is since we will have at least 2 undefeated players this round, in this tournament, it's even like more interesting that Michael is seeming to pull out a heavy victory, and will be scoring primary like maxing out basically early on, and is also doing pretty well on the secondary. So he's like farming a pretty high score for that precious battle points. I just wanted to say, really appreciate the active chat. Hope you guys enjoy the stuff, and we do enjoy that you seem to be interested in discussing the game. Like, more of that, please. Well, as
So, soll ich mal einen Kaffee holen? Möchtest du einen Kaffee?
Ja, das ist klar.
Bei Pink ist der Troopmaster mit drin.
Geil! Das macht's auch schön. So 9 inches here.
Okay.
Ah, perfect. Yeah. It's over there.
I have the second one.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So and 2 inches is like this one. So place this model. So something like this. And they spend 1 CP to fire. Go down to 7. Everything into the 2 goats. Normal pistols hitting 3 times. Minus 2 wounds, so 3 wounds.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
But that
I got metal pistols as well.
yeah. So they go here also?
Yes,
Okay.
everything. Have to kill them. So 1 Milko die. Perfect. Okay. So this one is firing.
so David clawing for his points here. I mean, there's still a squad of Repentia coming in, but it's basically, it doesn't matter what they kill, right? Because they only kill 1 or 2 things and then get overwhelmed.
Well, the thing is, if you're looking at the table at the moment, things doesn't look so bleak for the sisters, right? But then you think about it again
Oh, it
and
looks
see
bleak.
that those frickin' transports are full with troops as well.
Yeah, some of them.
Most of them, actually.
Might be even all of them.
There's only
Yeah,
there's two that got destroyed.
Yes, and there's one foot slogging troop unit, and one was like in his own deployment zone, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
So that's the thing, right? If it weren't for that, then well, the Repentia can go for the bikes, kill them, and maybe even get the other troops that are close to them. But yeah, the question is, oh no, there's. I'm just thinking if there might, is there a way how David can turn this around in any shape or form?
unlucky 4+.
Yeah, but
I don't even know
doesn't
if
he
he
ever?
puts enough dice
is there
for
even enough
forcing those 4
output
pluses.
to, even if he, like, I don't know, misses all of his save, are there even enough attacks and shots for the next couple of rounds?
Yeah. And the Repentures are a one-trick pony and a one-punch pony by now, right? It's like you get them out once, they smash like a unit of troops, but that's not enough.
No, he needs to do going for the bikes, going for the troops, and let them punch twice. So
Yeah, even if he gets like rid of most of the stuff in his own deployment zone, there's still like Michael's still holding like comfortably 3 objectives in his own.
Thank you, Radios. We do have additional love for all of our Patreons.
Oh yeah, thank man.
And well, after quite some time, you get some love directly sent to you in form of some sweet, sweet dice. All right, Bell and Bellman. Oh, 11 to 14.
And charge 2 units. Like this. 8 over there. Ich kann die sonst.
Ja, ist gut.
Okay. Die Canoness in die eine. Die geht natürlich hier auf 1 Silber noch. Okay. Und dann. Ach, fuck, ich bin ja ein Trottel. Ich wollte die 9 noch da hinten nehmen. Die mussten doch die 9 Charge machen. Okay.
Du bist ja noch nicht.
Na, ich darf nicht nochmal Miracle benutzen.
Achso, ja.
Ich hätte die da hinten zuerst schaffen müssen. Ist egal. Dann müssen die jetzt eine 9 rollen. Also eine 8 rollen.
Ja.
Kriegen die 9 plus 1, 10. Okay. Das war mehr Glück als Verstand. So. Ich nehme mal die zweite hier, um den zu basen. Nicht, dass da gleich irgendwas Komisches mit den 2 CP passiert.
Ich war schon am gucken, ob es klappen könnte.
Ja.
Könnte.
Okay.
Yeah, a little luck of the dice and David could still do it right very
Yeah, I don't think a little would cover it actually.
It's a lot of luck.
It's a lot of luck.
There's this point when you stare at Harlequins for too long and they just start to crumble, right? And it's like usually in turn 3 that you think, wow, now I've committed really much. I did the neck-breaking action here, and then all of a sudden your Harlequins crumble away because you extended a bit too much, and you just like forced it a bit too much, and then all of a sudden you're standing there with 3 transports popped, all of the troops have been charged and just been killed, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm holding 1 objective now and I have what left? 2 characters? Oh, okay. No, it's I think he will thoroughly play this through and look for his chance to come back into the game.
Well, this is not underestimation. That you were talking about luck, so estimation. It's not a skill question. We know that David is a great player. It's that skill alone will not carry it here.
Hatte noch 3 Leben. Das ist wirklich, ne? Dann wird er wohl noch ein bisschen mitspielen. Der darf noch einmal, ja. Hammer.
3, 6, 8. Och
Ein Bike.
nein!
Ein Bike.
Also das ist ja nun wirklich absurd. Das ist doch richtig absurd hier. Darf ich
bin
nicht jetzt
gleich
machen?
dran. Erst darf ich gleich.
Genau.
Repentia.
Dann habe ich Celestine.
Well,
Also, möchtest du hintergraben?
Nein, danke.
Celestine?
the Repentia didn't manage to kill the Troopmaster. 9 hits got into him. He's still rocking 3 HP. And the rest of the Repentia went into the bikes and killed 1 bike.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, that is far away from luck, actually. Poor David.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks, Konye, for the update on Table 2. It's looking like a clutch game between Bell and Bellman, Space Marines versus Harlequins. Super killy. In turn 2 already, a lot of stuff died. A unit of troops gone. So there's a Seraphim going into the transport in Micha's deployment zone, is that right? They dropped down and made the charge miraculously. Yeah. But didn't kill the transport. Which gains him, well, at least. We will see if Michael is able to hold 2 objectives this turn, right? It looks like he's not.
It's okay. I have to GP in Holland. That's my first delivery call. Das ist relativ viel. Ja, dann nimmt man die 2.
Die. Ah, okay, sorry. Dann nimmt die nicht das. Dann nimmt sie 6, 2 failed, and 2 Phenopane.
3 damage each.
First one, dead. Second one. Ooh, nearly. So 2 dead.
Yep. Take 1 CP.
Okay.
And the Troop Master consolidate to the nearest transport. No dead Troop Master through Rhino attacks. So then the bikes. 3 of them. Ja.
Ich dürfte vorher einmal zuschlagen mit meiner kleinen Troller da. Aber ich werde eh keinen töten.
Ja.
Alles gut.
Nee, mach erst.
Ja, alles gut. Ich mach schnell die 8. 6. Und 2 Schaden, ne? 5. Doesn't matter. 5. 6 dead.
6 dead.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the last girl over there got maybe like this, I don't know. And 2 wins.
So one goes down to 2.
Okay, so leadership, they pasted with the 1
Yeah.
to -1. And I think that's it. What's the leadership of the bikes? 7?
8.
8.
Yeah, the whole army.
What?
That's what it should be. I can double check it.
Yeah. If you're sure, it's fine.
Yeah, 8. Here, free attacks from the car.
Yeah, sure.
And free attack over there. The car. Nothing. No, nothing. And the bike into Celestine.
Sure.
Nothing. So no leadership. It's fine.
Okay. Scoring. I think I got 2 points for engage. The objective is just 1.
So 2 points engage.
And where's my pen here?
No, bring it down. And what?
Scramble.
Scramblers.
Yeah.
No one there to scramble.
Yeah, that's no. Ja, die waren dafür da, aber dafür sollten die Domis das in Runde 1 machen, hinten die das in Runde 2, die Seraphim in Runde 3.
I will update the scores in a second to restart the tablet here. But it was David, did you score any primary in this round? No. It was 0 primary for both of you, right?
Yes.
But did you engage on all fronts? And he did not bring it down, and he did not deploy Scrambler, so he makes 2 points at the end of the round. I will add that up in a second. For 2 points, it's always like 3/4 for 2 points. Yeah, getting that confused a lot. And Michael is also scoring 0 points on primary due to the ballsy drop of the Seraphim on the middle bottom objective.
But
he
got
needs 2 markers.
He got 2 objective markers, the left and right.
Oh no, the left he just jumped on it.
Oh, okay.
In his movement phase.
But he got the one on the upper left-hand side, in the northwestern, so where the bikes are. Because there's nothing else that is objective secured, and he's got more models on it.
So they agreed that he has 0. I don't know. Maybe you have a closer look, but I would assume Michael would have looked out for his points here. Yeah, it's contested. Yeah, so that's denying heavily here, and it's exactly a bit that kind of situation, right? Even though pretty down on models, David did deal a good blow here, killing a couple of bikes, a couple of troops. And if you kill a couple of them, Harley's thin out really quickly.
I lost spent 3 CP to fight with Repenches again, like
with Repenches?
With Repencha, singular.
La Repentia.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
It's maybe not worth it. Maybe kill the troop master.
The troop master, well, he got away. Michael was a wee bit afraid of dying through rhino attacks, so he spent 1 CP to get
jump back in the car.
Close to the car, not in the car.
Oh yeah, at least. So, see what he's going for now. At least he has to clear the Seraphim. Definitely.
Yeah, well, it should be doable.
The troop disembarked and their transport zoomed up to the upper right.
Yeah.
And they will deal with the troop will deal with the Seraphim. Other transport jumped onto the left-hand objective. So he's securing those two for 5 points.
Yeah, well, this was
Trying to deal with Celestine by Melter. I'll just like Melter her to death. I don't know if she died already once.
I don't think if I would care anything about
maybe he's just
Celestine.
he's not denying that objective right now, so he has to kill maybe the Rhino. That's enough to just deny the objective, but then Celestine will pile into him.
There's still 5 troops in the car, right?
Yeah.
So why not get them out? Just let them hang there. Charge the Rhino with the transport.
It already moved. You cannot get them out.
Oh, okay.
But they will get out if Celestine should think about heroically intervening now. Another unit of troops got out of the yellow Starweaver and looking to deal with the Battle Sisters on the middle upper objective marker. And then we have that ball of awesome close combat there with Rhino and Starweaver and Skyweavers and characters, whatever. A Repentia. I mean, this is clearly going to be another 0 for David on the primary.
Yeah.
There's like no way he's scoring. Michael will, of course, score 3-4 engage on all fronts.
Mm-hmm.
He will max out his bring it down at least. Well,
yeah.
Maybe not this round, but next round.
Until the end of the game, certainly.
Yeah. And kill more this round might be a bit more tricky. No, he killed one troop.
Because there are less targets.
Yeah. At a certain point, it gets tricky because there are less targets. In one game last week, I couldn't get kill more because I only could kill one unit.
Because you killed all the other ones beforehand.
Too bad, too sad.
Yeah, then you're not maxing out those points, right? In any case, yeah, Michael is scoring his secondaries pretty well.
Mm.
And I think at least in his next turn, he's going to be on the primary as well.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna
so he will clear out the northwestern objective marker. I think there will be going a couple of shots from the Meltas into the Exorcist to get that down as well. Maybe charge the sisters, kill them.
Squad in the green clown car.
Yeah,
top
didn't
left.
they just deployed?
Or others? No,
Aren't those?
No, that's the yellow guys.
All right.
There's still a model inside the transport which indicates it's still loaded. That might just melt down the Rhino. He has all the shots basically. Bit of haywire into the last exorcist. So into shooting. Give it to the players.
Six up. 1.
Yeah. Troopmaster. Yep.
6 up. Nope.
6.
Okay.
Das grüne Auto in ihre Fenster. Minus ist egal, ne?
Yeah. 6 up. No. 5 up. Dead. Oh yeah. And gain 1 move. No, don't want that.
Die 3-6 finden einen Exorzisten.
Mhm. 14. Oh ja, ich mach mal 4 Saves. Ah, das kann er erstmal.
Also noch 2 dazu und die 4. Und
Ja.
die 4 von eben.
7,
die 2
genau.
dazu.
Ja, muss man mal behalten, die. Oh, gerade so nicht. Reicht auf den Punkt hier.
Wir reden schon wieder Dutch. Okay, they keep talking German, so we're gonna take over.
Breaks over the takeover.
Yeah. What do we see happening? Malthus kill the Rhino.
Yep.
What happens there? Saves are being made? Feel no pains? I don't know. I have no idea what happened.
Mask.
Yeah. Oh, Exodus explosion. Thanks, guys. I was just like mentally absent. There was like some damage incoming there. Kill the bike. Kill the troop. Kill the... Or maybe the troop was fine. Kill the battle sister. There's sound problems? Yeah, just let us know. Like every once in a while there might be like some hiccups. Let us know quickly so we can fix it. We cannot fix it if we are not aware, so... Points wise, we're still in the shooting phase, so the third Rhino might still die. Then he would max out Big Game Hunter. Well, there's no player audio if I don't put them on. They were talking German all the time, so I just was cutting them out. Yeah, raffle is still on, of course. We just wanted to reach the 100. Easy. Shame for the people who dropped out, right? Neil heard the request, and it's a possibility that that might happen, right? I know that Sepp has a beautiful singing voice and is not afraid to use it. Kiddo Crew, you did it right. So there goes Melter Shots in the bottom Seraphim squad. 3 dead, I guess. And then they will be charged and finished. End of round 2 on table 2, still a close game. 19 points for Space Marines, 26 for Harlequins. Keep us updated, Konye. And thanks for the update. Charge rolls being made here. Troops going into the sisters. It might actually be 2 squads. It's the second raffle. It's a low-scoring game for end of round 3. That's very correct because both players denied themselves primary in the last command phase. So, I mean, these hold 2 for 5 and hold 3 for 10 tend to be a bit more less scoring, or it's a bit less high points games, or it's harder to score the primary. But our guess is that Michael will pick up the pace on the primary in the coming rounds. Oh, yeah, the other game, yeah, but they're both very low scoring, so. But I guess it's the same, yeah, and Harlequins, what they do very well is denying the primary. That's like one reason why they're so competitive right now. It's because you can be everywhere and just like deny scoring. And that's what Michael did. Before the game he told me so far he allowed 20 or 30 primary points to his opponents this tournament.
All 4 games, 20 primary points.
20 primary points in total in 4 games. And that shows you like the force of Harlequins, just like saying no, you don't score. Love it. And that's one way to play the game, right? You just you don't focus on killing, you don't focus on like scoring yourself that much. You just like see that you score a little bit more.
Ja, dann lass ich das halt einfach. Ich gehe quasi. Kann ich nicht. Das failt einfach, ne? Ja, dann sehen wir uns. Das war Heroic, ne? Ich glaube, ja, 2 Text hier.
And there is 3 total.
No, she got 3
four.
and 1.
Yeah,
So
4 total. Is that over there?
Yep.
Two, 3, 4.
That Star Weaver was heroically intervened into Simonaldo. Like he couldn't even charge with it because it fell back. They didn't advance as well. Should have advanced. Maybe it wasn't in close combat anymore. I don't know how it got that far, but it got there, and it's definitely not has charged Celestine. That would be silly. Celestine thought it would be nice to heroically intervene there.
5 and 1 3.
Yeah.
1 6 up. Okay, so 1 dead.
And his sword. Nothing. So cards over there. The cards here. So here's another one. You wanna jump in with the yellows? Or here.
So I got 5 in total with the Sergeant, which is I think pretty useless. They got AP1 over there, or so 3 up, 3 up, 4 up. Yeah, okay, 1 or 2 doesn't matter. Yeah, go for it.
The 3 good ones and 1 other can attack. 1 is out. 3 good ones. 5 with -3.
5 on 5 up. So 4. They got no film pay.
Oh, okay.
They're bloodless.
I thought you were thinking about something.
No. They're just dead.
And the bikes. Oh.
Sure.
And 6 up. -2.
damage is
2.
So 4 damage. I think she's just a. Do I want to spend a CP, keep her alive?
You have enough. But
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
I think it doesn't matter. That's my problem.
So maybe one dead.
Can't hold the objective.
But the only one dead like maybe.
So I spent 2. And 1 of this to keep her alive with 1 after consolidating at this point.
What?
I bring her back at her interface.
Ah, yeah. Okay. But I can't.
No.
Yep. Sure.
I start with Celestine.
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, I start with Celestine.
So, yeah.
So, and that's just a reroll. 2.
Nothing.
And you can attack over there.
3.
1. 2. And over here it's 3 attacks. Hitting 2, sorry. And strength is 3, so 4 up. 1. Okay. So it's good.
Engage for 2.
Engage for 2.
Bring it down for 5.
I don't know. You're nearly done.
I'm with 11. 11
Yeah.
points.
12, I think. 11. That's right. We'll write it down at the end.
Yeah.
So scoring time. Michael doing 6 for bring it down, doing 3 for engage on all fronts. Michael, kill more.
Yes, of course.
Right. He did kill.
Well, then
a
he
unit.
definitely killed more than you.
I killed 2. The red one and blue. Yeah, 2, and you killed. More. But you certainly killed some. This one, the exorcist, and this one. Oh yeah, 3.
So it's top of turn 4. Sisters of Battle. 0 points primary. Looking pretty bleak here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's secondaries. I can show you. Secondaries, no problem.
No problem, he say. No problem
no
at all.
problem. It is looking like this. Don't look at the rounds in which the points are scored. I was a bit off there. It's just me counting, yeah. But we have engage on all fronts, bring it down, and scramblers for the sisters. Scramblers he won't do, like it's already clear, won't happen. Kill more he won't do, like never again. And engage on all fronts he will.
Well, he got
do.
better chances to kill more than Michael, actually.
Yeah, he might squeeze out and engage on all fronts, but I don't. Yeah, well, might as well not care about it.
No, that game is.
Michael, on the other hand, has scored pretty well on his
secondaries.
Secondaries. Again, don't look at when the points are scored. That's me being off. Engage on all fronts. He scores it solidly. Bring it down is also at least for another turn safe, and grind them down. No, bring it down. He will max out next round, and grind them down is I think it's safe for another round. And he's doing very well on secondaries. Whereas lacking is primary, but that will turn as well. I think in his turn 4 and 5, he can score another 30 points.
Yeah, the sisters are done. Yeah.
Puts him in 40 primary in total, which is still like it's not max. But
it's just all about how many points can Michael squeeze out of the game. And that would be that then.
He's dead. I got some more shots. And these are shooting onto this one. So 2 bolt pistol, 2 up, 3 up. 1, 2 hits, 5 up. No. Okay, so charges both into the.
So we do have the results from table 2.
Yes.
It's a solid 70 to 52 for Bellman for Harlequins.
Oh, okay.
70 points, and he was, how much was he, like lower than Michael? So we can calculate. Well, that's that's fun. Let's do it.
If Michael scores like primary the next 2 turns, then he should get over 60.
Oh, Michael is 32 points ahead of
Matthias.
Matthias. So yeah, should be fine. Like now he's well over 30 now. Yeah, that should fit for him. Like 1 round of primary scoring, and he's fine to win the thing.
Philip Wolf got a lot of points.
But is he undefeated as well?
Got a draw, actually.
So he won't win it. Yeah, Ruffy doing the scoreboard there, or the podium already there. First Harlequins, second Harlequins, third AdMech, fourth AdMech. That's a thing.
I'm pretty sure that AdMech and Harlequins had no games against each other in the whole tournament.
Oh, they're all slashed.
At least not at the
Space
top.
Marines.
At least not at the top tables.
Oh, that's the result, right? And it's 2 different.
Praise the Omnissiah indeed, Wizard of Boz. Awesome nickname, by the way.
So it's not 2 very different Harlequin lists. They're pretty similar, straightforward fusion lists.
Yeah.
Big difference being Micha saving the points and CP for the shadows here, and just going even more straightforward. Is that a Frag?
Question?
Yeah.
Celestine,
We need 4 times.
Yeah.
Can you use his non-existing armor save? Because I got minus
I have a 6 plus armor save.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can choose to
Whichever save you want.
Okay. So nothing there.
He wants you to pop the car, right?
Yeah. Then
Yeah, your obsec troops, your marker, yeah, right?
yeah, he just uses the 6-up save on the clown car to go pop. So the troops can hop out and claim that objective for them. That's a smart move. But that what could have happened even if you rolled the 4-ups,
But we were
right?
talking about it doesn't make a huge difference at all.
For him.
Yeah.
Now you get 15 points.
Yeah.
normally I have 2.
Yeah, which 5 points. And
Now you get
And
15,
now 15, so 10
Oh,
points
because get more,
Yeah.
right?
which is huge because
Because
you can't
they-
max out.
Oh, yeah, that is a draw. That is one of them that is empty. Yeah, right.
yeah,
I
he
have
played it very well. He denied
Now
a
you
lot
can
of
go to
objectives
25.
again.
No, you
The
scored
bottom middle is his, is Michael's, but he denied the bottom left. He denied the.
These 10 points
The
might be
middle
the
top.
10 points for the tournament, actually.
Yeah, no. I think he's safe. He's 32 points up already.
No, for Michael, because he needs to score high in order to get first.
Yeah,
first
but
place.
he's 32 points up ahead Matthias Bellman already, like before the game starts. And Matthias made 70 points. So he only has to make 38 points and he already is on 39.
Yeah, and there's
So
no one else that can get into
Nope.
second place.
he's safe. He's already safe.
So it's Philip Wolf then. We got the draw.
Yeah, but
Martin, Sebastian. Sebastian Gerd lost with this list.
Think
Yeah,
of it-
so
yeah.
there's no one with. So basically, then only we have 2 people that won 5 times.
Yeah. because of one yellow card.
Yep. Well, that happens.
We do have a raffle to make, I guess.
A raffle,
Last
yes.
chance to enter the raffle, second time this in this round. Type exclamation mark raffle and win some nice prizes.
Who got a yellow card and why? Wow. Bringing the gossip into 40k.
Well, it's public on Pump.
It's public on Pump on NL, so we don't want to feed anyone, so look it up for yourself, please, if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Yeah, Neil, Edmec and Harleys definitely have a higher skill cap, but the SM never had a high skill cap. It's the army for beginners, right? And it's a great army. Everyone can play it rather well, but there's certainly an army that you need to put more skill into it. So, yeah.
So it's bottom of 4 now. Michael is scoring 1, 2, 3 objectives. So that's a solid 15 points here. He will again engage on all fronts for 3. He will bring the last rhino down.
9.5 minutes remaining.
And he will kill more. So that's another 9 points there. What? How much remaining?
9.5 minutes. That is oddly specific, but thanks, CJ. So no, you cannot win any food. What you can win is either a free month of War Room access for the Art of War 40k, or 1 free month of patronage from the Breaking Heads 40k. So you can win basically a little teaching about 40k. You can get better for free. Better.
So. Well, how plays this out?
I think it's
clear.
I think it's very important to get better at this game.
Very good, better. So Michael cleared the bottom left objective from the lone whatever that was standing there, maybe the priest or something. He left the top left objective marker just to go for top middle, where some sisters are still standing, and he put fusion people in melter range of the rhino to max out his big game hunter, basically. And he's sitting comfy on 2 other objectives, so there's no unless there's another magic trick that David can pull off. It's going to be another 15 points in primary for Michael.
Yep. Well, Killswitch, I wouldn't say that the Exorcists aren't good. They're extremely good, but the question is if you should play 3 of them. Most Sisters armies I've seen, I'm playing 2 of them exactly for that reason that you just mentioned, to not give up BGH completely. And usually the damage is enough. Plus, you know, they're expensive, so you can put a lot of other shit into the list. Maybe some Sephirim, maybe in another pack of Seraphim. Maybe even more Repentia. So.
Yeah, or like a min pack of Seraphim or something to deploy Scramblers. Yeah, just, well, whatever. No, he only has 17 Repentia?
No, he only got
two units.
17, one of 8 and 1 of 9.
And 2 rhinos and
a lot of Dominions. Yeah, he doesn't have 27 Repentias because he's playing 3 Exorcists, man.
Yeah, and he has the 3 Dominion squads with Malthus, which didn't do much for him in this game, of course.
What? They killed the transport?
They did. No, that was Exorcist.
And they killed 3 troops.
Yeah, that's solid. And a bike.
Oh yeah, they melted the hell out of them.
And now it's cleaning up.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Mika's going for the
For the wipeout, yeah.
yeah, and
Sure.
for the good feeling of having tabled David Szymanski.
Yeah, there are not that many players that can say that about themselves. So yeah.
I would do that on stream as well if I was.
Yeah, sure. Plus he's celebrating. You know, I don't know if he's if he really gets it by now that he will win this tournament.
Oh yeah. I mean, we said it pretty loud. I think he heard it.
So Celestine is going home.
But Celestine's gonna go back up again, right?
I don't know.
Maybe she's tired. That's the Canoness, I think.
Going home as well.
Is there anything left now?
No. Celestine. Or was it Celestine? No, this was a miracle dice.
Yeah.
Can you take a miracle dice instead of rolling for Celestine getting back up?
I think it's pretty defined what you can use miracle dice for, and it's not resurrecting.
Would be fluffy though. And maybe it should be a 5 up then.
Jungs, Köpfe ein bisschen auseinander bitte. Danke.
So I guess it's time then to get the last raffle winner, right? So let's check it out.
Of course.
What happened?
Celestine is tired.
Yeah, with the one? Yeah. All right. So no Celestine left.
Yeah, he's on 12 now.
So you have to kill the true monster. So I can't kill more.
So David's task now is to kill the troop master or any one unit in order that Michael cannot kill more because he only can kill one in his 5th turn to not max out, grind them down.
So, by the way, the raffle winner is Repsky or Roepsky, whatever.
Repsky, dig in, enjoy your free Art of War or Breaking Heads memberships for a month, and give us a heads up, private message, tell us what you would like of the two. What is standing from the sisters? I think it's one character. Like there's one model left. Now he's just stressed. He spends a CP to use the same dice for hitting and wounding. And he's using a grenade. And he's using a frag grenade with a miracle dice.
Yeah.
And now here it comes.
Some weird shit
Four hits.
happening.
3 wounds on the troop master. He goes down. No?
Troop master down, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the game. He denied him to 3 points there.
What an animal, man.
In other news, it's
That is just mean.
bottom of 5, you get 15 points. And you get engaged on our fronts for 3.
14 in total.
Yes.
Come on, switch it.
And I got 6 for mage.
I have you on. What? 2, but that's not right. That's
It should be 6, yeah.
bring it down for 4.
Bring it down. We got 1, 2.
Oh no, another one. Yeah, 6. I didn't count the last one.
And
0 for deploy scramblers.
yeah, I didn't spend it.
Yeah.
So it's 22.
22 to 81. Is that your score as well?
No, that's 79.
79. Okay. That's yeah.
You got 14 on engage.
Yeah.
13 on bring it down. On 12 on
Only 13 on bring it down. That was my mistake. Okay. All right. The rhinos don't give 3.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. That's it. Okay.
Awesome game, guys. Thank you very much. Michael, get to my side.
Yeah.
You should be. Great game. Look at this guy. Congratulations, man. You won the Hanseatic Alliance Open 2020.
Is it clear?
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, it's safe. Congrats.
So
Super cool. That was a awesome game to watch. Was David clawing back trying to claw back as much as he could, denying points where he could. He delivered a great game where he knew he couldn't win, but he still tried to put up a good fight. I really liked that. Enjoyed that sportsmanship. But here we are, Michael Gemmeke, Pathfinders Dortmund, proudly presenting Mini Paradise.
and I can say more.
In association with L'Oreal and
40k.
Takes home the trophies. Yeah,
all of
Bremen
them.
can tattoo everything.
Thanks, chat. Thanks everybody for being here, for enjoying the tournament with us. I hope to see you all next year, either on the stream or at the tournament.
Yeah, check out our sponsors. Check out the Alliance Armory to buy new cool terrain and mats and everything. Check out our Patreon if you want to, if you'd like to listen to our voices. And well, have fun with the game, guys. Have a great Sunday evening. Thank you for watching. This was awesome. This was the Hanseatic Alliance Open 2020, the second largest 40k event this year worldwide. It was just great fun. So take care and bye-bye then.
Cheers.
So. Dafür, dass du dir vorher so Leute die Hose gemacht hast, sieht das Ergebnis aber ganz gut aus.
Ja, ich habe Primary geschafft zu verweigern.
Und die Extras weggekriegt. Und ich habe 2 volle Trupps mit Handcars in den 5 Bikes gekriegt und habe 2-mal eingeschlagen. Wie ist das denn? Dafür Hut ab! Ich sag mal, sonst habe ich auch